stated, "As most of you are aware, the new Ant-Man movie is supposed to be released early next year. The 33-year-old actor that is to portray Kang in the upcoming Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania stated that, seeing as he has to play several versions of the character, playing Kang is basically a career in itself. Also, there are some MCU characters that fans think will get to kill Kang. Who are these characters? First up, the fans' top 10 MCU characters they think will kill Kang. Fans recently got their first look at the next Thanos-sized bad guy in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, thanks to the Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania trailer from Marvel Studios. Jonathan Majors' portrayal of Kang the Conqueror can be seen in all its splendor in the Quantumania teaser, after first making an appearance as a version known as He Who Remains in Loki's Season 1 finale. Kang is being positioned as the Multiverse Saga's primary antagonist, setting up his rule of terror in Avengers: The Kang Dynasty in 2025. Redditors have a few intriguing hypotheses regarding who will get to kill Kang, including Loki, Reed Richards, Peter Parker, and an alternate version of Kang. First, we have Scott Lang. When Kang is introduced as Marvel's next significant danger in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, many Marvel fans anticipate that Scott Lang will be killed by him. But perhaps the situation will be reversed. A Reddit user would love it if Ant-Man was the one who defeats him. It would make sense for Ant-Man to become Kang's arch-enemy and the Avenger who deals the Kang Dynasty's decisive blow, since Kang is making his official film debut in an Ant-Man film. Next, a Kang variant might get to kill him. Another Redditor stated that it would be very fantastic if it's another version of Kang who lands the KO. If the MCU's next major antagonist is slain by one of his other selves rather than dying in a glorious battle with an Avenger, that would surely be unexpected. The Loki finale hinted at this conclusion when He Who Remains recounted a multiversal conflict between multiple Kang forms that resulted in his dominance over space-time. Also, it just might be Sylvie. According to a Reddit post, Sylvie would kill Kang because she started it, so it would be a wonderful thing if she finished it. Sylvie, a version of the trickster god that is even more cunning than the one fans are already familiar with, was originally introduced in the first season of Loki. When Sylvie killed He Who Remains and upset the balance of the sacred timeline, she basically invented the universe that became Marvel's sandbox in Phase 4. Another character predicted to kill Kang is Reed Richards. In Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, Reed Richards made his eagerly anticipated MCU debut, along with stunt casting from John Krasinski, in a world where the Scarlet Witch transformed him into spaghetti. In the eagerly awaited Fantastic Four revival in 2025, Marvel Studios will unveil their lead, Mr. Fantastic, integrating him into the core MCU cast. According to a Redditor, Reed might kill Kang, another Richards family member. Kang is, after all, a distant relative of his. The Fantastic Four starting that phase and Reed burying one of his own people, ending it would be poetic, particularly if they make a point of emphasizing the Fantastic Four's concern on family before exposing Kang's familial status to the viewers and Reed and Sue. It could also be Wanda Maximoff. Wanda Maximoff is in desperate need of some good old-fashioned redemption after holding the community of Westview captive, becoming corrupted by the Darkhold, and turning into a full-blown supervillain. She could obtain that atonement, in the opinion of another Reddit user, by killing Kang. The Redditor stated that aside from another Kang version, which would be extremely appropriate, they could imagine Wanda or Loki trying it for their character arcs, which would demonstrate them transitioning from anti-heroes or antagonists to striving to save all of reality. Either of those two conquering Kang may work nicely. We are now halfway through this list. It only gets more interesting. Next, it could also be Loki. A Redditor's hypothesis that Kang could be killed by the God of Mischief caught the attention of another Redditor. They responded in the same post that they like the idea of Loki, especially since Mobius pointed out how skilled Loki is at losing. They said that Loki needs it, so make it a great victory. The Redditor continues saying that it would also also beautifully bookend the multiverse saga because Loki is directly responsible for opening the multiverse. So it's logical that he would have a large part in dealing with that. It might also be Peter Parker, the MCU's wild card option. For the Avenger who could kill Kang was Spider-Man. According to a Redditor, the Redditor claimed that it would be a good symbolic sacrifice for Peter to pass away in the same manner as his mentor/father figure, opening the door for a better future for the Avengers, and perhaps even helping to birth the young Avengers through his sacrifice. The Redditor continues by stating that it would also be a cool way for Tom Holland to finish off his stint as Spider-Man and hand over the title to a new actor as Miles Morales. Shang-Chi might also be the one to kill Kang. A Redditor wrote in a thread asking which Avenger will get the chance to murder Kang, that their money is on Shang-Chi. With the exception of his otherworldly martial arts prowess, Shang-Chi lacks any cosmic superpowers, but that doesn't mean he couldn't kick Kang in the with the might of the 10 rings. Destin Daniel Cretton, who directed Shang-Chi, has been chosen to direct the Kang Dynasty, which may be a clue that Shang-Chi will be essential to conquering Kang. Another prediction is that Stephen Strange might kill Kang. It's safe to predict that Stephen Strange will play a significant role in the multiverse saga, and the battle against Kang after he dreamwalked across the multiverse encouraged America Chavez to develop her interdimensional superpower and sparked a catastrophic incursion that endangered his reality. In the vast cosmos of the MCU, a Redditor thinks Kang will experience more than one death scene, but Strange will be accountable for the last one. Lastly, it just might be Doctor Doom. One of the most intriguing hypotheses regarding Kang's murder is that a different villain, rather than an Avenger, will do it in order to prove that he is an even larger menace. The Kang Dynasty is slated to lead straight into Secret Wars, a plot in which Doctor Doom merges all of the Marvel universes into one place, named Battleworld, for a massive superhero battle royale. According to a Redditor, it would be so amazing if Doom kills Kang, only to replace him as the main villain instantly, setting the stage for Secret Wars. MCU's Kang actor says playing the role is like a career in itself. Playing Kang the Conqueror in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania will be similar to having a profession of one's own, according to Jonathan Majors. Before the first official Kang appearance in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, the character originally made an appearance during the Loki Season 1 finale as He Who Remains. Multiple iterations of the character have been released into the multiverse after Sylvie kills him, shattering the sacred chronology and generating an infinitely possible multiverse, as described by He Who Remains in the series finale. In a recent interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Majors hinted that portraying the role in several iterations would be like having an acting career in itself. The actor will be able to approach each Kang variant differently as he develops into the main antagonist of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's multiverse saga, because there are so many different iterations of the character. For Majors, being able to workshop a new Kang variant every time is exciting because it opens up a world of creative possibilities. How will multiple Kangs lead to a multiversal war? Marvel's strategy may be to set many Kangs against one another in Avengers: The Kang Dynasty, because Loki Season 1 ended on one of the biggest cliffhangers in the MCU to date. A multiversal war could break out between several Kang forms fighting for dominance of the multiverse. This scenario might be the most feasible one because Avengers: Secret Wars offers the chance to involve superheroes from other universes in order to battle the Kang the Conqueror variations. This movie is perhaps the biggest crossover in the MCU's history. How each Kang variation will fit into the overall MCU plan is still a mystery. Each iteration of Kang will probably seek the same thing: control, even though He Who Remains featured a nicer Kang than the one everyone viewers will encounter in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Kang's primary goal is to conquer the universe they live in, and if every conqueror wants the same thing, this could provide a challenge for the MCU heroes. While the details of Avengers: The Kang Dynasty and Avengers: Secret Wars are yet unknown, as well as the makeup of the new Avengers squad, it will undoubtedly be fascinating to see Majors take a fresh approach to the character each time. It will be intriguing to see how this incarnation in the quantum realm will differ from He Who Remains, because Kang in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania poses a greater threat than Kang in Loki. We'll have to wait and see how Kang's upcoming actions affect the MCU and spark a multiversal conflict in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Which MCU character do you think will put an end to Kang? What else do you want to know about the Marvel Universe? Let us know through the comment section. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you can be updated when next we upload a video. Thank you for watching.